What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't actually have the injury report available for the Chicago Bulls and the Memphis Grizzlies game. Obviously, it's a back-to-back, and by the time that we actually know whether some of these guys are questionable to play, probable to play, or out completely, I'll probably be asleep waiting for that game to happen against the Memphis Grizzlies. However, there was actually more of an update than I actually paid attention to in relation to our game against the San Antonio Spurs, and obviously for the future of the Chicago Bulls team. So today I want to talk about Javonte Green and the update that Billy Donovan gave on Javonte Green in this video. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and whether or not you think Javonte Green will return anytime soon. That is the ultimate and biggest question that we have about Javonte Green's health. Now, if you don't know what happened to Javonte Green, basically he had a right knee soreness that he was recovering from. Then he managed to actually come back for a game, I believe, as well. But then that right knee soreness flared up once again. And I don't think he's been back ever since. And it's clear to me, at least, that that right knee soreness that he has was a little bit more serious than first anticipated. You don't just come back and then all of a sudden you're out for a significant period of time again. I think, honestly, if I had to take a guess, Javonte Green was probably misdiagnosed, in all honesty, and that's why we're seeing him out for a long period of time. I believe the Bulls put him on a plan as well to recover from this situation, and then obviously the recent news was that he was to be rescheduled in around 2 weeks' time, which has been long past that time, and we'll know more about it in the future. Well, here's the update based on Billy Donovan and what he had to say about Javonte Green. Basically, it says that Billy Donovan said that Javonte Green still isn't running at the moment, and it's unclear when he'll be able to suit up again. So basically, the update for the Chicago Bulls is that 2-week process that we're looking at, I don't know where that's went, but basically we're still in the unknown with Javonte Green. So there's a lot of unknowns with the Chicago Bulls team, isn't there? I don't want to link 2 and 2 together. I don't want to link Lonzo Ball and Javonte Green, I guess, together. But at the same time, we don't know much about Lonzo Ball's situation. Again, apparently 6 different doctors' opinions and whatnot. We don't know what's happening with Lonzo Ball. And now we don't even know what's happening with Javonte Green, who was expected to be only out or rescheduled or reevaluated, within 2 weeks. And now we still don't know when Javonte Green's going to return. And we're heading close to the All-Star break now, and definitely the trade deadline as well. So I'm starting again. I've already kind of mentioned that I'm worried about Javonte Green. I'm worried about the situation he's been put under. I'm worried about, obviously, the real problem that's going on with him and his injuries. I'm worried about all of it. And I guess an update like this by Billy Donovan doesn't necessarily fill me with joy and happiness that he's returning soon. If anything, it makes me feel more worried about Javonte Green and the situation that he is in and what obviously he might have to go through to get back. And I just want to know the full story once again. I want to know what's wrong with Javonte Green, and I want to know why it's unclear when he'll be able to return. I don't know why he's still not running. These are the things that I would like to know about Javonte Green. And until we get that, we're just left in the dark, essentially. And it's not the first time, it probably won't be the last time we've been left in the dark. And it just seems like that's how it's going to be from now on. We're just not going to hear about much about the Chicago Bulls team. We're not going to hear much about the front office. We're not going to hear much about trades outside of rumors. We're not going to hear much about extensions. We're not going to hear much about injuries. We're just not going to hear much about any of that, which, again, it's sometimes it's a good thing to say the front office works in silence, or that even the doctors and updates or all of that is in silence. Sometimes it's a good thing, but also sometimes it's a very, very, very frustrating and annoying sight to see as a Bulls fan as well. So I will say this to end the video off, essentially, because I've given you the update. I don't want to make this a terribly long video, especially when I'm talking about injuries. Get well soon to Javonte, and hopefully he is back very, very soon. Hopefully he will be cleared to compete, cleared to run, cleared to be able to play for the Chicago Bulls this season, and very, very soon. I hope all those things will happen with Javonte Green, but until then, I guess we are going to be left in the unknown, the mysteries of the Chicago Bulls. It's like you have to be a detective to figure out what the Chicago Bulls are actually going to do, and I guess keep up to date with inside the Chicago Bulls in many ways. You literally have to be a detective to figure it out. But either way, it is what it is. I just wanted to bring that to your attention ahead of that next game against Memphis. I'm assuming the injury updates and reports will be again available probably when I'm going to be asleep. So I personally won't have those updates to give you about the Memphis Grizzlies. So altogether, I'm going to end this video here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Hopefully everything's good with Javonte. Again, speedy recovery for him. Wish him all the best. And for this Bulls team, we've got a big game against Memphis coming up. A back-to-back, traveling from east to west. Difficult game. Second in the west, I believe Memphis are. And we're in for a very, very rough challenge. But a challenge I hope we can answer the call to and put ourselves at the 500 level. All that being said, have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.